Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. It is the quarterfinals. It's Novak Djokovic versus Kai Nishikori. They're just kicking off now. And it is Djokovic serving first. He has the 16-2 record head-to-head against Nishikori. Should be an exciting one, though. Nishikori at home.
Yeah, it's one of the matches I probably wouldn't look too much into the record. I think this is going to be the closest Djokovic is going to then run for sure the whole Olympics, maybe in some time, because I think Nishikori, this tournament, has been probably one of the best players. Obviously, he's playing in Tokyo. He's going to be up for it. He knows that winning a gold medal for his country in Japan will put him down in history. It'll be iconic for him. It's a big deal, this is. We can't question his desire to win one, and he's been playing brilliant all tournament. I think Djokovic could be under a lot of pressure here, but then again, Djokovic has been on another level these last few months. Most of this year, if I'm honest. You can see he's not lost a match on hard courts this year. He's not lost on grass either. He's just playing another level, and currently he's on a 21 match winning streak. And as I said, he's not lost a match on outdoor hard courts this year. 13-0.
Yeah, mate, it's ominous, isn't it, for any opponent going up against Novak Djokovic right now. He is the force to be reckoned with. And he hasn't dropped a set so far this Olympics. It is Delian, Struff, Fokina, all fallen by the wayside.
Yep.
But then with Nishikori, he's knocked out Andre Rublev, Marcus Giron, and Ilya Ivashka in impressive style in the last round as well.
Well, Nishikori's had a tougher draw to get to this stage, and he's beaten them all very well as well. He's beaten them quite convincingly, I'd say. This is going to be the toughest test yet for him, of course. But he started this one well. Went love 30, but it's 40-30 now. Djokovic is serving this whole tournament. For me, he's been the best. He served so well. I know the other day it was, 13 aces or something in a match? Yeah. 14 aces. Nishikori could struggle with them big serves. He's not a particularly big guy. I know he's a great returner, but when they're zipping off the surface, catching lines, I still think he can't reach there. It's just physically it's just beyond his realms.
Yeah, I agree. And he doesn't have the biggest serve himself. So when you're facing the best returner in the game, a serve can help you out. Even though if you've got the best serve in the world, it still doesn't seem to help you against Novak Djokovic.
No,
I think it's all going to be about the rallying. It's all going to be about who hits the lines in this matchup. Can he force Djokovic into the deep water? Can he make him get tired? Because something that doesn't really happen to Djokovic, but I think that's the only way for Nishikori to win this is to drag him into those deep waters.
I think he's got to play high-risk tennis, Nishikori. He's just got to go for it to another level. He can't afford to play this safe. He can't afford to just rally out with Djokovic. There's a good point here from Technodrome Gaming saying, oh no, not that one. He said a better one earlier.
Oh.
Has it gone?
Has
he deleted it?
I don't know.
This is good. This is going to be easy. I've lost it now. But it was about the fact that, it's from Matthew. The later kickoff is a plus for Novak. Yeah, I agree. I really do. I think that's gonna help him a little bit, but not too much. I think Nishikori was thriving in the conditions, if I'm honest. Yeah. There was very few players who were, but he was one of them who didn't really look that didn't look that uncomfortable. Maybe the fact that he's played in these conditions many, many, many times before.
Yes, indeed.
And Djokovic, on the other hand, didn't like it. He come out and he's been speaking to the media about the conditions. Medvedev as well, the second seed, didn't like it. Nishikori, no complaints from him as far as I know.
Well, exactly, but they are starting late. So you have to think Novak Djokovic is going to be very happy with the fact they're playing in the evening there. And the humidity, I'm sure, is less than it probably has been. And there's definitely no sun on the court, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So Can't ask for much more if you're Djokovic right now. He's trying to just get out this first service game. Just a big serve and good return from Nishikori. But good inside out forehand. I think that's a good weapon for Nishikori today.
Yeah.
He's predominantly playing it onto Djokovic's backhand, but when he tried to go into the forehand side, he hit it into the net, and Djokovic does take the lead. And, well, that was a hard-fought first game, really, to be honest, mate.
Good start. Good start, Kai Nishikori. Good start, Novak Djokovic. We're going to be in for a good match here today. So I'm going to give a shout out to everyone who's joined us. We've got over 200 people. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. I think we're almost at 100, Ben.
Yeah,
so let's try and get to 100 likes. And if you are new to Game to Love, subscribe. We'll be covering as much of the Olympics as we can. And then obviously we've got some big tournaments coming up. The US Open's not too far away. We've got Rafa back next week and plenty more.
Yeah, mate, it's all kicking off, isn't it? The lead up to the US Open is now, really, it seems. This hardcourt tournament in the Olympics might be a good practice for leading up. And we obviously got Washington coming up as well. Rafa's return. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm sure Djokovic will be looking to crush Rafa's return if he can. We'll wait and see on that
RS saying this match is destined to happen in Tokyo. Couldn't get any better. Yeah, and I agree. I kind of knew. Do you know? It's got that feeling. Do you know when you have it's like when Andy Murray winning the Olympics when it was in GB. It always has that kind of feel. I feel Nishikori could certainly do something special. Whether he's going to win the whole thing or not, well, it's going to be really tough. But you'd have to say, if he's to beat Djokovic, who's to say he doesn't go and win the whole thing? Regardless of that, I'm so glad we get to see this match because so far Djokovic hasn't been pushed at all. People can say Struff's quite a good player. He's all right, but he's never, ever going to trouble Djokovic. Nishikori is a few levels above that. And playing in Japan as well, someone who's playing well in this situation and the conditions, it's going to be a really good test for Djokovic. Can he pass it?
Yeah, I'm interested to see if Djokovic is going to be just playing percentage tennis or if he's actually going to be trying to push Nishikori off the court.
That was a good one. Really good shot from him there. I think it did catch the line.
Yeah,
we're going to have a look here at the official review. And yeah, it does. Back end of the line. Half the ball on, half the ball off. Point goes to Djokovic, 15-all. Apologies, our commentary is slightly behind the scores. Nothing we can do, unfortunately, with the Eurosport stream. Seems to be a bit slow.
Yeah.
Until maybe the final, where they potentially could broadcast it on TV. I know Brody's not there, so that's one reason not to do it. But hopefully, Djokovic going for a Golden Slam, they might worthy that as big sporting coverage in the UK to watch.
We'd hope so.
Or do they even know about it all?
I'm
not sure.
Of course they know. Sue Barker's probably had a word, mate. So Djokovic already making inroads onto the Nishikori serve, and Nishikori hit it into the net a few times now already, and that's not a good sign that you're not getting your net clearance right early on, because it's all important. You need to be hitting the lines. If you can't even get it over the net, you're not even close. Yeah,
misses the first serve. I can see there from the score, we've got 2 break points here for Novak Djokovic. Could he take either of these? We've got Ratika there saying maybe Nishikori will put a long bathroom break, like he did against Rafa in the Olympics.
Oh, wait and see.
Well, he's not down yet. He's not been broken yet, but he's on the verge of being broken. And from a good start where he was pushing Djokovic, he's gone a bit off on his serve and wasn't finding. I don't know why we've gone. Oh, we do have the first serve percent. You can see there, 33%. He's not found many first serves at all in his first service game.
I'm not sure that this unforced error count's correct either, because Nishikori's hit it long a few times, hit it into the net a few times, not under any pressure either. Doesn't bode well. He's going to need to have some variety against Djokovic here today, and like you said, try and paint the lines. Go for it, because you only get one.
This is some good tennis from him. And Djokovic goes long, 40-30, 1 break point save. Still 1 more to go, though. This is the toughest one to save.
Yeah, we've had obviously, Karen Khachanov made it through into the semi-finals, and he beat Ugo Humbert in 3 tough sets earlier on. So well done to Karen. And we've got currently playing as well Daniel Medvedev up against Kolenio Busta, and they're playing on a separate court to this one. Zverev Shardy will come up after.
He misses another first serve, and he's only found 1 first serve this entire service game. And as you can see, Novak Djokovic has taken it, and he's taken the break.
Another unforced error, really.
Terrible start for Nish, man. He can't do that so early doors. Big fist pump from Djokovic, and he knows how important that is to get the early break, because now he's in control. And with the way he's been serving this tournament, you can't see him losing the set. All it sort of takes is 1 break.
Well, you saw there, and he's trying to hit the lines, but it's a fine margin, and he's just gone wide just of the line there, Nishikori, and it's cost him the break.
Yeah.
Djokovic serving, ace. There you go. That's just what you were saying.
Yeah,
it is the difference. Nishikori barely found a first serve, 17% on his first serve.
1 out of 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's poor so far on the serving. He needs to at least make up for it in the rallies.
Well, he did well in the returns. He almost generated a break point, but let's see if he can return better here. He needs to get on. He needs to get a racket on the ball to start with, because Djokovic is finding aces, and that's the issue.
Scary.
We've got Sean here, one of the Djokovic's big fans, saying no messing about. He must be happy with that. I think the countdown's on. I believe it's 10 matches now for Djokovic for the Golden Slam. So that would be the end of this Olympics, and obviously the US Open. And then he would get the calendar slam and also an Olympics as well. Olympic gold. Long way to go, though, yeah.
Another long hit there from Nishikori, and giving him easy points right now. Do you think we'll see a slightly different Nishikori maybe in the second set? Maybe he'll think, oh, I've just got to go for it now, and nothing to lose.
I don't know, mate. I think he just needs to collect his thoughts a bit. He needs to, for a start, we've only seen 1 service game, and he could be 3-0, 3-love down in a second.
Yeah. Right. Obviously, Nishikori had that shoulder injury that kept him out for a while, and then he reinvented his tennis swing just to get back into the men's game again. It really good that whatever his coach did to enable him to be able to now hit the ball in a different style to get back to the top of the game again is amazing. I think you've got to think. I wasn't sure if we'd even see Nishikori again on the tour. Happy that he's managed to find a way.
He certainly seems back to me, mate. That looked like a good serve from Djokovic, but it must have been just long. He's going to get a second serve. Wouldn't surprise me if he finds an ace. And you can see there, he's consolidated the break.
Just like that. 3-love. And
it's difficult, really, to say too much about Nishikori, though. I just think Djokovic has been too good.
Really
I know he's made the mistakes, man, but I think he's just, mate, it's a tough one. You've got Sam here already with the bagels. Let us know in the chat, guys. Can Nishikori come back in this set, or would you say it's over? And do you see Nishikori standing any chance whatsoever to win this match? Me, personally, before the match started, I actually fancied Nishikori. I thought, why not? I thought this could potentially happen. I know you definitely disagree with that.
Yeah, definitely. I just think he's showing his level of skill and why he's number 1 at the moment. You see the controlled aggression on his shots. I'm sure Vance will like that. The way that he didn't even try and put them in the corners at all there. He just pushed it just enough angle to one side and then enough into the other side, and Nishikori's sprinting side to side at the moment, can barely get to the ball. And I think that's credit to Djokovic. He's just doing just enough. Not trying to he's not out of first gear really yet. It's probably still in neutral.
Yeah. What's people
Nishikori, look
saying
how
in the
much more
chat?
tired he looks today.
Yeah, Techno said I love Kai too. Feeling a bit sorry for him. Me too. Me too. I do really like him. I think he's such a nice person to have on tour. Incredible tennis player. I love how he's sort of rediscovered himself as well recently. But this is just a big test, and he's not handling it very well. He's failing right now.
The bookmakers aren't being very kind to him either. I think, what was he at? Like about 20-1, something like that to beat.
No, not pre-match.
Something ridiculous like that. I think it was
pre-match. It was maybe 8 or something.
Oh, it's 17s now.
Yeah, so that's doubled up.
Yeah, 8s. Even this, I don't think it's worth taking on.
Personally, my mind's already on the second set. I'm not sure he can come back from this one even.
I think he just needs to get good practice in this last few games of this set. Just try and
maybe rally a little bit. If I'm honest, just keep the rallies going. Just warm yourself up.
Get in the swing of things, isn't it? Oh, mate, only 6 likes away from 100. Thanks to everybody who's hit that like button. Let's get that final 6 in there.
Mate, we've got Buster playing very well this tournament as well. Buster making the final will be my nightmare. Yeah, it certainly would. I don't know if that could be one where I might have to just not turn up for.
Buster Djokovic.
God.
That's like it's like a nightmare. You like wake up.
You'll have to have the Spanish flag. I'll have the Serbian flag. I'll be cheering on for the Golden Slam.
You can't be doing that.
No, I definitely will be.
You can't be never cheering the Golden Slam and then take it away from me. I'm cheering it the whole time.
Oh, you're having it. If I'm telling you now, if PCV's in the final, I will not have a Spanish flag.
Well, you will both have to have a Serbian flag then.
Okay. Be one of them ones.
Yeah, I don't mind, mate. I'm not supporting. I'm supporting Djokovic this tournament. I want him to win the Golden Slam. Oh, we've made the 100 likes as well. Thanks to everybody who's just hit it. Woo! Yay! Oh, one just disappeared as well.
Yeah, no, they always do that. I'm watching you guys. It's quite funny, to be fair.
Tricking us. I want to see it twice.
Well, when you ask him for something, they'll always wait on. Then you have someone just like go, oh, and like
someone takes it off just to try and take it back down to 99 again. Oh, he's got him running around. Oh, the net cord didn't favour him that time. Unlucky, Nishikori. It just dropped his own side.
And somehow you've got in front of me.
Really?
Yeah, by some distance. I'm going to restart.
Are you on the laptop?
No.
Oh, that's probably why. I couldn't even find it after the Bencic one. I had to go back onto the Bencic stream and leave that on. So I'm still on that one. I think they just leave it on the same court. Oh, good return from Djokovic. A nice winner down the line from Nishikori.
Yeah.
This little fist pump there. Wow. Djokovic, it was a good return as well. Good angle, but he left the whole open court there. Nishikori just paced in, put it away. But I think we're going to, even though we've been saying, oh, Nishikori looks so cool, calm, doesn't even look like he's breaking sweat on court up until this match. Now, he's looked the most tired. He's only played 3 games.
I don't know. I don't buy that. I think he looks okay.
I know, but I've not seen him physically. Like,
I know what you mean. He's breathing out quite deeply, but I think he's all right. He's fine, and he's on the board there. It was a really good serve from him. 3-1, he trails, but it's good for his confidence to prevent the bagel at least. And we've got Sam going, it's a breadstick then. Come on, let's believe in him. I'm going to cheer him on. Let's see if he can break here, mate. It's match on. This first set's up for grabs.
Well, let's hope so, mate. For your sake. Novak Djokovic serving, though. Never an easy thing to... oh, that was a bit of a weird one. Hit the middle of the net and then fired out to the ball boy, right to his hands. Yeah, unfortunately, we are a little bit behind, so we'll just be taking you through what's sort of happening just after it's happened, which was a poor... Well, it was a great second serve, to be honest. I don't want to criticize Nishikori too much. It went out very fast and wide, and Nishikori's racket got to it, but it just went past the net post, really, that one. Not very good.
Yeah, I just want to say, guys, if you want to get onto the top tippers, we will be doing a ceremony after the Olympics just for gold, silver, and bronze. So you don't need too much to take Vinny. If you fancy it, the link is it pinned in the live chat?
What's that for?
The top tippers.
The link for the tops. Yeah, there's if you want to donate.
Did you pin it in the live chat?
I think I did, but I'll have to go back.
I'll have a look now.
I'll have a quick check again. I think I did.
Because I can't do it anymore, as you know, with my laptop. I need to sort it out.
He's got this dodgy laptop now. I thought I did, but hang on, let me have a double check. I think I did it last night.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's up there.
Nice one.
So yeah, if you want to support the channel and get onto that into that gold medal spot on the top tippers board, there's only 3 people in there at the moment. So it looks like we got our gold, silver, and bronze, unless someone.
I think gold's going to be difficult to take. Unless Simmons comes back.
Yeah, you never know, mate.
Or the King Leon.
Oh, well, imagine. Wow, Djokovic misses a backhand just down the line. You can afford to miss 1 or 2 when you're up 40 love.
Well played. Djokovic holds, and he leads now 4-1. 20 minutes played. And Djokovic has taken the break and just served very well.
Yeah, I don't know.
The thing is, not even as well as usual. He's not even finding many first serves, but it's still just good enough.
I don't know how we're going to do this, because are we going to go via the scoreboard or just go via the stream?
Scoreboard.
Well, because
then we talk about what happened on the stream after.
All right.
You can announce the score and what's happened, and then how it happened.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Unfortunately, well, after this tournament, I'm sure it will be back to a little bit more normality again. With
I think it's only going to be this tournament, to be fair, mate, the whole year. We're going to have another 3 years to wait until it happens again. So I think we'll be all right.
Next thing you hear, all tennis coverage has gone to Eurosport.
Then we're in trouble.
Yeah, mate.
I might start going to the tournaments and doing the watch-along from the stadium.
that would be good.
And how's Buster getting on? Well, still 4-2 up.
Wow. I mean,
Medvedev threatening the break back.
Thought this could be a 3-setter, this one for sure. Buster, I think he's a dark horse for the whole sort of tournament, really. He's one who can trouble Djokovic on hard courts, as we know as well, from his previous matches with him.
You've got Henry asking how to watch the match. I can recommend our Discord chat if you want to head over to there.
Is it on in there?
Potentially, but there's a lot of other matches.
I think Mellors has got it. No, I think he's watching Buster. Buster Medvedev's on in there, but there might be somebody else showing the Djokovic one. All right. So Nishikori, 2 games away from losing this first set. Doesn't want to get broken here. Djokovic will serve up that breadstick, as Sam was saying.
What's the commentator saying? Talking rubbish.
I don't know. They're just filling space by the sounds of it.
Yeah, talking about, I don't even know.
Just like a 31 years old from Japan and Nishikori.
I don't understand why they have to do that. I guess people who don't watch tennis, maybe we're watching it and they want to know who he is. And
maybe.
Just seems weird.
Yeah.
Good winner there, Nishikori. Come on. 15 love. We've got some Japanese fans in the chat. How are we doing? I can't say your name, unfortunately, but I'll give you a spot.
Why?
Shout out to you, mate. Is your man going to do it? Let us know. Can Kai get this job done?
Well, it's going to be a tough one to come back from, but I think he still has the ability. He took a set off Rafa on the clay earlier this year. What's to say he can't do the same against Novak Djokovic? If there was a crowd here, I think he'd definitely be able to grab a set.
Yeah. Have you looked at their last meeting? Because it's quite interesting.
Yeah, that was in, where was it? It was in Australian Open. He retired.
No, not that one. There was another one, which it was the Wimbledon one.
Wimbledon one was in 4, and then in Rome it was in 3.
Oh, I thought that was close to that. I thought it was close to the one in Wimbledon. I remember watching that, and I was thinking Nishikori was looking really good, but he only took the second set, and he's ended up losing comfortably.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wimbledon, a tough place to go and try and defeat Novak Djokovic.
Yeah, so's the Australian Open.
Well, he hasn't.
He actually got battered at the Australian Open. He was 6-1, 4-1, then he retired.
Well,
This was the start of his injury, though, I feel.
Hasn't beaten him since 2014. That was at the US Open. And Djokovic still managed to breadstick him that day as well with the one set he won. Maybe it's just a running theme. Whoa.
Well, it doesn't look like he's going to breadstick him here. It's 40-15. No. Kai a point away.
Djokovic going for a few more shots there, it seems.
You've got Sam saying, try at least. Well, how would you try then? I don't have a clue. I think a spuds are the best thing to do. Just shout out to Japan. I love Japan. It's actually number one on my list of places I want to go.
Wow.
Believe it or not. Number one. If I could go anywhere in the world, it would be Japan. And not because of the Olympics. Not right now. I wouldn't even want to go now. Too busy for me. I want to go because it's just so... It seems like such a beautiful place. The food seems great. The people are great. I just want to go to Japan.
Then you shall go to Japan.
You've got Liam there saying, you told me the other day it was Magaluf. Well.
Yeah, probably was. Zanti or something like that.
No thanks. I know you're into them holidays, but not me. I'm more of a Japan guy myself.
I can imagine Liam wandering around Magaluf holding a kebab at 2 a.m. All right. Back to Juice, though. And what was it you were saying about the breadstick? Could still be on.
Well, I wasn't talking about the breadstick. Not me. I don't want no breadstick.
You don't want the breadstick? I could eat a breadstick right now. Or...
Well, if someone made me one, I'd eat it.
Oh, it's advantage Djokovic right now, though. Great neck clearance from Djokovic. And he's just pushing him around the back of the court now.
Yeah, too good.
One big shot is all it takes.
He's found the rhythm, look, and he's going to end it off with a smash. Does it perfectly, and it is now break point Novak Djokovic, and the breadstick is truly on.
Controlled aggression. Look, even they're saying it now on the actual on the actual commentary. Vanch has been infecting the actual commentators now. Not that we're not actual commentators.
Mate, they always say consolidate the break.
Wow, mate, they're always nicking our terms. So rude.
Yeah, but is it even our terms? I'm not sure.
Mate, it definitely is. Well, it's not a break unless you consolidate, it's our term.
I think, mate, don't quote me, I think I've heard that as well.
Nah, mate, never. I put a copyright on it. If you hear anyone saying it, sue them.
Is that what we do, yeah?
I'm sure it's been done. I'm sure it's been said before.
Just long there from Novak.
Yeah, loose. Come
on, Kai. Just this hold serve here, and I'll be very happy. I can take a 6-2 or a 6-3. You've got Matthew saying, I wouldn't go to Tokyo during this time. The temperatures at 3 a.m. was 26 degrees.
Ugh.
Ben would just melt.
Oh, mate, that'd be my worst nightmare.
But you can have aircon on at night. Nice fan. You'd be all right.
I wouldn't be able to sleep. Yeah, as long as there's an aircon, but I wouldn't be able to go out of the room. Go out and I just turn into a pool of sweat on the floor. And Nishikori hold here.
I still want to go to Japan. I like the hot weather. I might book a ticket after this.
Oh, back at Juice again. How did he get there? Djokovic forcing him left and right. And then Nishikori tends to go for something and just make the error.
Sam asking, do I have the flu? No, I don't know what it is. I've been having a runny nose the last 3 streams in the morning.
It's the hay fever, isn't it, mate?
Yeah. It's not ideal. Apologies. Just don't look at me. Probably best.
It's just listening to you. It's not the looking at you.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for any audio listeners.
Just dying on the street.
Achoo.
Advantage here, Kai Nishikori.
Max reckons it's COVID for sure.
I've had it enough. Leave me alone, COVID.
Yeah, Kalenia Buster has got set point at 5-2. He's going to look to break again on the Medvedev serve.
Oh no!
Yeah,
What's Medi doing?
mate. Well, it was always possibility.
Mate, the way this tournament's going, you just think if Medvedev's out, Djokovic, you might as well just give him the gold now.
Buster troubles Djokovic on
No, he
hardcourts.
don't. He don't trouble him. I know you're going to say US Open, mate. He got disqualified. Djokovic would have won that in 4.
He won the first set.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Djokovic would have won that in 4. Because I think they played. Did they not play the week?
It's not a
like
5-set
month
match.
afterwards?
It's not a 5-set match, though, this, mate. It's like once you've got the one
Did
set.
they not play about a month afterwards?
It was in Roland Garros, wasn't it? Roland Garros.
I remember what happened. And
on
then
clay,
he lost the
I think.
first set against Buster, and then he won like just smashed him after that. I think
it
he
was
did
on
it
clay,
he did it on purpose. He wanted to lose the first set against Booster just to show, you know what, if I would have lost and I would have not been disqualified, I'd have still beaten him. He
Very
definitely would have.
It's very cynical from JG today. So he's lost once.
We've got Amino. Is it going to be Zverev to beat Novak? Well Zverev
exactly.
sort of going under the radar. Have we even spoke about Zverev once this tournament? I think so.
Once. Buster takes the first set 6-2. And Djokovic sort of bullying Nishikori. Another smash. Yeah, it was Roland Garros. Yeah, so he lost the first set on clay and then beat him in 4. He was about to lose the first set in the US Open, but then eventually won.
You've got Vance saying, just get Booster on the podcast. Would you have him on? Oh,
I think you're affecting me, mate. What's it coming through the mic?
That's definitely COVID, that one.
Oh, mate. I think that was just like a build-up. I was just holding it off for so long. And then it just
Mate, do you know I've never heard you sneeze on the podcast? That's the first one.
Mate, I'm normally not good. I'm normally good at not doing it. Oh, God.
He's lost it.
That messes me all up for ages.
Have some water. I think water might help.
Mate, I have been having water. I think it is. It's just like some hay fever thing, I think, that's around at the minute. Or
you got Max there. He's convinced it's COVID. Well, hope not.
15
15-all, though. A little opportunity for Nish. He's got a point on the Djokovic serve. Can he break him? He had him on the stretch. That was a really good shot. Djokovic tried doing the drop shot the other way and misses. I do love that shot, I must admit.
Okay. It's just what they're saying on the commentary. Even if you play a great point, you still end up losing against Djokovic.
That is no good. That's not good enough, Nish. Poor shot from him. You need to go. You can't afford just to loop one up like that. Timid, poor. He's so much better than that.
It was a bit of a passive approach shot from Novak.
It's a bit of something what I do. That's why I'm frustrated. I do that where you're just on the backhand side. You're on you just think, oh, I'm just going to try and get it back with nothing on it, and then the opponent can just if they're any good, they'll just finish it off.
Easy
There's no
volley.
point. You might as well just even if you miss and you're going for it, it's better than just doing that. I feel.
Yeah, I know. I've been guilty of that. I'll probably more than likely try and loop it up to try and lob you instead, though, just to at least try and make you play a smash. An easy volley is it's not even worth it.
Yeah, I agree. Loop it up high.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if it's sunny.
They can be tricky.
If it's sunny, definitely loop it up high.
Djokovic on the backhand side. Nish goes down the line. Big winner. Come on, Nish. Shot of the match, maybe.
That has been his shot of the
30-all.
match. That's been his shot of this match so far, that backhand down the line.
Yep. Brilliant shot for him. We've got Walter there saying the British accent in the sneeze is interesting.
What's
Sam
it like?
saying there's a new variant which is catching through the stream. Probably.
Yeah.
And you got Liam there saying JG doesn't like lobs. Well, I feel like I've played you before in tennis and you didn't like a lot of things. But I don't have time to list them all.
Oh.
We'll be here all day.
Oh.
Certainly we'll start with the drop shots. He's one of them
no.
who scampers and falls into the net occasionally.
Oh, God. Like a goalkeeper scrambling, trying to get the ball out the net.
Yeah, he's one of them, unfortunately, Ben.
Oh, no. That's worrying.
40-30, though. Djokovic, he knew he was under pressure and found a big serve. Is he going to find another one? He does, but it's just wide. Second serve coming up. Can Nish force this one to juice? 35 minutes played. Djokovic, not really out of second gear, but playing pretty well. And he can't. With that, Djokovic holds, and I think he deserves the button because some really good hitting from the Serb. There we go. Vance has clipped me saying you didn't like a lot of things. JG 2021. Liam certainly didn't.
You didn't like a lot of things. What other things didn't you like, Liam? That's what we want to know. New segment on the pod. Things Liam doesn't like. Or is it endless, this list?
Do we have any other tennis going on in other tournaments?
There is some tennis going on in one of the other.
Pedro Martinez serving for the first set.
Is that Kovalik? Yeah, he's playing.
Got a challenger going on in Poznan, Poland.
Yeah, we've got Kolar versus Kashin. Yeah, there's only some ITFs going on. Other than Mokizuki.
We've got Mukundon later, mate, in the challenger in Lexington.
Oh,
wish him luck.
Well,
he's back. Not seen him for a bit.
Sasikumar.
And Benoit Paire Roussevouri on tonight.
Could Benoit Paire make a run for this tournament?
Chris O'Connell, Yannick Sinner on later as well. Obviously, Chris O'Connell, someone we've interviewed on the podcast.
Go on, Chris.
I think he can beat Sinner. It's going to be tough, though. Did you see Chris O'Connell's tweener he did against Kudla?
No, I didn't. I saw he beat him, but I didn't see the tweener.
Good tweener.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm interested to see these changeovers where you get a closer look at the players to see how tired each of them looks.
Well, I'm looking now. Nishikori seems fine to me. I think you're overplaying it.
No, I think he was
You're willing him to be more tired than what he is.
No, his initial first few games, he just looked very exhausted after 3 games. Might just be adjusting to Novak Djokovic.
Yeah. I agree, though. This is the match for me, which I'm looking forward to. Nick Kyrgios, Cam Norrie should be really good. I believe that is tonight. But for us in the UK, it's the early hours of Friday.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. Won't be able to cover it. But I would love to because I think it's going to be an absolute amazing match. It'll be one of them where we have to wake up and find out the result. I know you're cheering on Kyrgios. Is that right?
Yeah, mate. I've got him to win the tournament. And after watching that match against Kevin Anderson, he had so many trick shots. It was just entertainment. I would love to watch that on a regular basis. Like tweener serves. He had just asking the crowd where to serve, doing just no look shots, all the tricks, mate, and just hitting winners just with ease.
Yeah, it's not really fair, is it, for everyone else?
I don't know. It's just a bit bizarre, isn't it, that someone can just be that good at tennis naturally. They don't even try, and they just beat a really good player in Kevin Anderson.
Yeah, I believe there's been some medals awarded today, hasn't there, in the Olympics for the doubles?
I do not know.
I think Cilic won. Don't quote me, but Cilic won bronze, or he won a medal.
Okay, good.
But I'm just going to clarify that. I just saw on Twitter. That's all that he's won a medal.
That was the semi. I was just a guaranteed silver medal. Probably because they won the semi-finals.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, he's not won bronze. Sorry, he's definitely won a medal though. He's going to be either silver or gold for Marin Cilic at the Olympics this year. So for someone who's won a bit of everything, he's won the Davis Cup, he's won Grand Slam, Masters. Has he won a Masters? Assuming so.
I would have thought so, but I can't think off the top of my head. I'd have to go and delve into the stats.
He's got quite a nice little portfolio of wins there. Titles, trophies, whatever you want to call it. He's done pretty well. Don't
forget Bencic. She'll be guaranteed at least a silver in the women's as well. She's made it into the final there. Unfortunately, Rybakina lost in a very tough match. I mean, it was back and forth, that match. Yeah. And either could have won it. She had set points in the first set, and I felt bad for her. She lost the first set.
Mate, it looks like Krejcikova's going to win a medal as well.
I know, mate.
Unbelievable.
What
a season she's having. She's going for gold, and let's be honest, I'll be surprised if she doesn't get gold with Siniakova. They're such a good doubles pairing. They're the world number ones, and they are the best, definitely.
Yes, I mean, it's incredible, isn't it? Djokovic with break points here, though, set points.
2 of them. And we've got Sam saying, yep, the swan is coming. Are we going to see a swan here?
Floating off down the river.
I feel like we are.
Quite possible. I'm going to go and use the bathroom after this. I've just been waiting for a while.
Just like that, mate. Djokovic gets it done. He seals the first set. 40 minutes played, and he takes the swan 6-2. Just like that, he breaks at the end, meaning he's now going to be serving first to start things off in the second set, which I think could be very important, because if he holds and then breaks, it's going to be a very, very uphill battle for Nishikori. So far, I wouldn't say it's been the greatest of matches. I think Djokovic's serve's not even been as good. First serve percentage, only 48%, whereas before he's been serving 80, 90% first serves. But he's still winning quite a few points on the first serve. You can see there 83% of his first serve points won. It's been a good performance from him. I'll be honest. I'm not seeing any mistakes. I think we've seen about 3 or 4 smashes from Djokovic, where in the past we've seen that's been his kind of weakness, but his Achilles heel, as per se, but no issues at all there. And not really looking too fatigued either. I think it's just been a very good world number 1 like performance from Novak Djokovic. You got Doctor there with the Serbian flags, very, very proud of their man, and rightfully so. Bit jealous, if I'm honest. Would love to have someone like a Novak Djokovic repping our country in GB. We had Murray for a few years doing well, flying the flag, but nothing on the level of Djokovic. And Ritika there saying, when Novak's at the net, you know you're going to lose. Just to take you over to some of the other matches, we've got only one more in the Olympics. I think we've got Svitolina Vondrasova. That's starting in about an hour's time. And then you've got Zverev Shardy as well, starting in about half an hour. But currently, Busta has taken the first set 6-2 against Daniil Medvedev. The second seed, of course, the guy on hard courts who's better than most. He won the Nitto ATP finals. I expected him to do very well here, but he's not out of it. We're in the second set there, and they're on serve. Hatchanov obviously beat Humbert earlier on. I know Ben was talking about that earlier, so I'm not going to go over that too long. But the big question is going to be, can Medvedev respond and come back? I hope so. Personally, I'd love to see him being able to do it. And in this one, can Nishikori come back? I think it's going to be all about the start. He can't afford to get broken. If he can get to a business end, maybe 4-all, then he has a real shot. Maybe even if he can force it to a tie-break. We know Djokovic's tie-break record this season, surprisingly, is nowhere near as good as, say, the last season or other seasons. He's been a bit not as good, a bit weaker in the tie-breaks. Might be Nishikori's best shot, but then someone like Nishikori without a big serve, can you say it's really a good opportunity? I'm not so sure. 15-all here. Djokovic with the second serve. And he misses it. It was a double fault to generate 15-all. You got Vance predicting Hatchanov to win a bronze medal. Not a bad shout. I've seen someone else do that as well on Twitter. Quite a popular one. Good serve there. Too good. Yeah, incredible. And that's going to be 30-15. Djokovic finding a few more first serves his second set. But he has double faulted. So it's definitely not been as good as in previous matches, the serve.
Ooh.
Misses that one as well. Second serve coming up. Is it going to be another double fault? I can see the score's 30-all. Let's see how how it happened. Is it going to be a double?
was a bit hot.
He's taking his time on the ball bounce. Yeah, it is. It is another double. So that's 2 double faults for Djokovic here.
Ooh.
It's sort of been a service game dictated by the serve. We've seen 1 unreturnable and 2 double faults. I think the other one was pretty much an unreturnable as well.
That's what happens when I leave the stream for a bit. These double faults start happening. I need to come back into it so he can just hold serve.
Well, it looks like we've got break point Nishikori. How did this one happen? He gets the first serve in. It's an incredible return. Nishikori goes backhand to the forehand of Djokovic into the net. And we do. The break point for Nishikori. Can he take it? He's not had many opportunities. Is this only his first break point? Or just, I think it's his second.
I can't think off the top of my head. I can't remember the other one.
I think it's his second break point.
I'll have a look. Just quickly, just to have a look to see down the first set. Yeah, second. He got to juice, didn't he? On one of Djokovic's service games at 4-1.
Second serve coming up on break point. Nishi's best shot. And it looks like it's been saved from Djokovic. We're at juice. I mean, he's not going to get many opportunities like that. Second serve on break point. It was a good return from him. Goes down the line there, and Djokovic just whipped. Oh, it's too good for him. Really good backhand, and then he's on the back foot. Nice little combination from Novak.
Medvedev's on the comeback on the other match. It's 3 break points early in the second set for Daniil Medvedev.
Nice. You got Faye there saying, I'm a big fan of Novak and always praying that he'll make it for gold from the Philippines. Shout out to you. Just want to say big thanks to everyone who's joined us. We've got over 300 people. If you haven't already, please hit a like button on the stream. It allows for us to appear in a lot more searches. And if you're new to Game to Love and you've just found us, hit the subscribe button. We do plenty more of these live watch-alongs, draw previews, and other podcasts on all of the news in tennis, really, or anything we fancy.
Oh, Nishikori wasted his opportunity there. He did it again. He always gets in these long rallies, and it's the backhand down the line that's his best shot, but it's been the one that comes unstuck in the long rallies as well, though. And Djokovic with a big roar there. He's obviously saved a break point. He's got this to advantage. Can he just find a big serve? And it looks like he has. It is a good hold from Novak Djokovic. Similar to the first game of the first set, though. It was a long juice start.
Great
Return, though, from Nishikori. And a great backhand. Djokovic, amazing recovery. Nishikori playing amazingly well.
Wow. What a point. There's a roar from Djokovic. I'm just seeing it a bit later than the score. Wow. That was amazing. And as Amino says, Medvedev breaks. Come on, Medi, let's go.
That's incredible. What a point. That was one of the best points from Nishikori of the whole match so far. And Djokovic up the level there. That's crazy.
That's the thing, mate. Like Nishikori, you can't even say he's played that one quite bad. He deserves to be back at juice. He did everything right. He's just come across someone who's just simply too good at tennis. Unbeatable at times.
Literally the wall, and those
you got Vikas with this court coverage by Djokovic. No one has a chance. I agree.
It's pretty incredible. I can't believe how he got to some of those shots, and then he just suddenly moved closer and then sliced it. Well, I mean, he didn't even have to play a power shot to finish. It was just placement. It was just amazing.
You got Ria Nielsen here saying, as a German, I can't believe Novak's actually getting Graf's Golden Slam record. I thought it would be hers forever, but Novak's just too good for everyone else. I agree. I honestly didn't think that would ever be beaten. It's such a difficult thing to do across the different surfaces as well. With the way the sport's changed now as well, I think it would even be harder probably than back then. But he's looking on the verge. He's not done it yet, but he's looking so good for it.
He's looking very good for it. There's a long way to go. You got to remember that he has the ability, but you just get the feeling the French Open was the catalyst, and him being able to beat Rafa at Roland Garros and then take the title there, there's no other opportunity. Now is the only time, surely. Like you might not get another French Open. Who knows? You still might, but in 4 years' time, is he still going to be at the top? We don't know.
Yeah, you got Clinton there saying Graf will probably have the women's record. That will probably never be beaten. I agree. I'm not sure if we're ever going to see a lady on tour win it all, but what do I know? Maybe a Krejcikova. She can win the doubles as well.
Oh, Krejcikova.
Nah, she's not. Nah, no one. I don't think it's going to happen. But then anything's possible in sport. You can never say never in sport.
Yeah, these multi-surface players are few and far between. You don't get many that can do it on all of the surfaces.
I feel like it's like one of their generation.
Yeah, mate. Like Steffi Graf, she was incredible at doing it. And obviously Novak, he has just honed his skills, especially adapting to the clay courts so much better in recent years. And obviously you're seeing what it culminated in being able to win the French Open this year as well for a second time. Wow. I'm the only guy to have beaten Rafa twice.
Oh my
at Roland
God.
Garros.
Did you see that point?
God.
2 break points for Djokovic, and he moved Nishikori from one side to the other, to the other, to the other, and then Nishikori just didn't have the legs. And we know how fast he is, Nishikori, but not even Nishikori can get there. It's just unplayable.
You've got to remember as well, Nishikori's only 31. He's not like he's nearly 40 or something like that running around the court. Novak Djokovic, 34, I believe. So he's 3 years older than him, but much better physical condition, obviously.
That's why you talk about longevity. Djokovic, I think he can play another 10 years.
Literally, mate. I think next Olympics, he might be in for a Golden Slam again. Actually,
it's bad.
Well, he'd only be 38. No, 37, because it's 3 years away, isn't it? Sorry, because this is a year. It'll only be 3 years till the next Olympics. That's
I think
possible.
10 years pushing it, but
I think the next Olympics,
the next 5 years, you still can't see him being pushed off the top.
Well, mate, imagine if he holds weeks at number 1 for the next 5 years. That would be ridiculous. No one would ever catch it. They'd have to change the rules in tennis probably if it continued.
Worst possible start for him, and he's broken right at the start of the second set.
Just want to address RS saying, in my opinion, the toughest record is 13 Roland Garros titles by Rafa. I think winning one event 13 times and this Grand Slam is mind-blowing. For me, I think you might see Djokovic not retire until he has at least 13 Australian Opens. I think he will want to have the most of one slam as well. He wants every record.
How many Australian Opens does he have now?
9.
Mate, he's not getting 13.
What, you don't think he could do it for another 4?
He's not getting 13.
You just said that he's got another 5 years.
Yeah, but I don't think... I think he does, based off this, but I'm just telling you, he's not going to win another 4 Australian Opens.
Have to wait and see, mate.
That's
he needs 5 if he wants to overtake it.
He's not. More. He's not getting 5.
Wait and see.
Medvedev's going to take at least one of them.
Wait and see.
Medi's my guy, man. He's not going to let that happen.
Might be a new kid on the block, mate, comes through. Might be Alcaraz winning the Australian Open next year.
No chance.
Djokovic winner down the line. They just fly off the racket, mate. It makes it look so easy. It's like, I'll go onto the tennis court. There's no chance that would come off my racket like that. Just looks like, there you go. Just down the line.
I did try it the other day.
Just pings off, doesn't it? It's just practice makes perfect. I guess.
Didn't work. I think it must be the racket. Anyway, good little drop shot there. Does he get there? I think he don't.
Oh, he's missed it as well. That running for nothing.
He got there in time, but then just forces it long. And it's 40 love. This match getting away quickly from Nishikori. his hopes of gold, his hopes of a medal diminishing very quickly here. And just like that, with a big serve, he finds himself 3-love up with the consolidation and the game to love. Done and dusted, slightly disappointed, expected a little bit more from Nishikori, but then yet again, I don't think he's done anything too drastically wrong. He's tried his best, just beaten by the better player.
It's been sort of run of the mill again, isn't it? It's not really.
I was expecting more of a challenge though in this one. I thought really Djokovic could be pushed maybe a little bit more. No, not at all. And I know I said in the first set that Djokovic was in second gear. I think he's up that now. I think he's actually playing very well. We're seeing his whole repertoire of how good he is. We're seeing a bit of everything. He's moving Nishikori from left to right so quickly. He's trying the occasional drop shot. Just very dominant. It's a dominant performance from Djokovic.
I think that he sort of moves up and down the gears, to be honest. He just goes, I'll just go into third gear for that one point. Then he's like, back down, second, maybe first. Just goes, doesn't ever touch the top gears. He's just in those little three if he needs them. And
he looks a lot better, mate, later on in the day, Djokovic, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean...
And if they move these later and later, I don't know what they're going to do for the final and other semi-finals and stuff. It's going to suit him down to the ground. Just give him the gold medal now. Shall we give Dragon 7 and Djokovic the gold already?
Mate, Daniel Medvedev will have something to say about that. He is playing. Don't forget Karen Khachanov as well. He'd be looking to set up as an all-Russian semi-final there. So there will be a guaranteed Russian silver medal on that side if Medvedev goes through, which is pretty incredible. Those Russians dominant, mate.
You've got Vance saying someone bring Nishikori's car from the parking lot and drive him home.
Taxi. Taxi for Nishikori.
Wonder how far he lives away from here. I don't think he lives here though, does he? In Japan?
Probably lives there. Don't know. I'll Google it.
I'm sure he's got a house there in Japan.
Oh, I'm sure he's got
a lot of money. He's probably got more than
Florida.
Just his family home.
Lives in Florida. He was born in Shimane or Matsui Shimane in Japan. Probably said that wrong.
Good backhands here from him. Yes. Djokovic goes big, misses it. 15-love.
He always tries one, doesn't he? Early.
You got Clinton saying, by the way, did all of you Brits know that James Bond's really based off a Serbian spy and not a British one? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Learn something every day.
Where's this come from?
Did you know that the next James Bond's going to be female?
Oh, I thought it was going to be Idris Elba.
No, apparently there's a female James Bond. What do you make of that? Well, not a topic you want to talk about.
The name James? That's a bit of a weird name for a girl. I don't mind if it's the first black James Bond. I think that'd be quite cool. Idris Elba definitely for that.
Yeah. I think you've done a good job.
Mate, you've done a great job. It's a legendary actor. What would they call it? Like Jamie Bond? Or...
Nah, mate. I think you just got to leave it as it is. I know we're trying to do all the equality stuff, but James Bond's just always been a guy.
Jane Bond, apparently.
No, it's not, is it? No, you just got to keep it as James Bond. Like, you just can't have a female doing it. No offense. It's just not because I don't want a female doing it. It's just James Bond. Do you know what I mean?
Janine Bond.
Just leave it. It's not James Bond anymore, is it? It's known for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Really don't.
Don't know how we got onto the topic of James Bond.
Well, Djokovic's playing a bit like James Bond right now, where he just can't die.
Mate,
Do you know when James Bond just goes through all of these different things, he just doesn't die? Djokovic right now just can't be beaten.
And Nish is just bent over after every point, looking like he's sort of not the bad guy who's dying, like the henchman, one of the henchmen along the way to get into the end of the movie. There's always tons of those ones. Just unknown henchman number 3. Is that Nishikori?
Henchman number 3. Yeah, no, it's true. Did you even know it was going to be a female Bond?
No, I have no.
Yeah,
no
so
idea.
I don't think people in the chat knew either, because you've got I don't know if it's Dame Bond, if that's real or not, but Matthew saying apparently the female Bond will have an East London accent.
Really?
Yeah.
This is strange, mate.
Sean saying maybe make another spy movie. Why don't they just have another movie, a spy movie with a female? That'd be great. I'd watch that. Does it have to be James Bond? I don't understand it.
Mate, you know the reason that they have to keep it like that is because the only movies that are shown at cinemas now are big franchise movies. There's no other movies. They're all on Netflix. They're all on Amazon. There's nothing other than an Avengers or a Star Wars or a James Bond or any of that, or if it was another Lord of the Rings, that would go to the anything other than that, Harry Potter, all of those cinema. Anything else, no cinema anymore. Cinema's dead to all other movies. That's just the truth. That is cinema now.
You got Liam just clarifying, saying it's not that you're wrong. In the next film, there's just another agent that has taken on the 007 name. She's not actually Bond. Oh, okay. So because Bond's been out of action, they're going to just do it as like Bond's out of action. Bond's and the new wife. James Bond film is going to be the 007 agent as a female.
Is it his
wife? I understand that then more. That makes more sense. But then I guarantee they'll still call the movie James Bond.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But then he's not there.
Franchise, mate. They have to.
A bit dodgy. But quickly back to this, because Djokovic, in all this time talking about James Bond, his harness is in a James Bond and he's broken again. It's for love.
Agent
Nishikori on call, trying to let James Bond. He can't handle it.
And we got 007, Dragon 007. Thanks. Your gold medal place is looking pretty secure, as is Djokovic's winning shots down the line.
Yeah, shout out to Dragon 7. Appreciate that, mate. Looks like you're going to be taking the gold with Novak Djokovic right now, I must admit.
Well,
the double break for love. Are we going to be seeing a bagel? Quite possibly.
Well, and even the commentary team are just commenting on how one-sided this match is now as well.
Yeah, well, you can't say anything about the match now. It's just become
Nish is just not moving his feet.
It's a demolition job. It's an absolute demolition job.
Bagel?
Yeah, I think so. I really do.
He's struggling.
He's on his hunches. Nish just looks really upset and down. I wouldn't be that disappointed if I'm him. Just literally put your hands up, say you got beaten by the better player. Not much more he could have done, man.
Don't get bageled.
Mate, it can happen to better players than Nishikori. It's a tough one.
If he looks exhausted. Vance saying Dragon 7's efforts for gold will be wasted once King Leon donates 100. Well, we don't know. We've not heard from the King Leon since early Wimbledon. So he may be back soon. We just don't know. Hopefully he will be. Maybe Olympics isn't his thing. I think he's more of a Grand Slam guy.
Got Liam going, the bagel's coming. We can all sense it. We definitely need a bagel button, mate. Because everyone would get excited about the bagel button.
I can imagine for some reason there being like a bagel in the middle and then like your head popping up through the middle of the bagel.
Don't have me pop for a bagel. I don't get bageled, mate. We should have you getting. You're going to get bageled next time I play you, so you can be part of the bagel button.
Whatever, mate. You keep it all talk, mate.
Consolidation, Novak Djokovic. Don't stick me on the bagel.
No, I'm saying you'd pop up through the middle of it shouting bagel.
Okay. I can do that.
I'm not putting you on the bagel. Put you in the middle of the bagel.
I don't know if I really want to be associated with the bagel button. It's a loser mentality.
You can be in the breadstick button.
It's even more. That's still losing. Let us know, guys. What do you want for the bagel button? I think it's just definitely got to be a bagel of some kind.
Obviously.
And then
What?
I don't know, just butter in a bagel.
I was going to say, could have you lying down in a baguette.
Why do I have to be in it? I don't really want to be in it.
All right, we can just put someone else lying down in it.
Put Liam in it.
Put Rafa in it.
James Bond or Jane Bond.
Jane Bond can be in the middle of the bagel.
Shout out to everyone who's joined us. 430. I think it's the most people we've had for any Olympics match, which is good.
Yeah.
Disappointing the tennis has not been as competitive as we'd have hoped for. But Djokovic, if you're a Djokovic fan joining, you're going to be very happy. A bit like me when Nadal Gasquet, it was one-sided, but I loved it. I'm sure you're probably loving this right now because Djokovic looks amazing and he's on the verge of a bagel. 5-love up, won the first set 6-2. It's been very, very simple for him.
Yeah, the less games he concedes, the better. Get off court, get some rest, and hopefully Zverev and Shardy go to 3. I think that's all he's hoping for.
Okay. And you've got random Attacker 97 with a fun fact. We love a good fun fact. We'll always read them out. And saying Ricardo Berankis was bageled twice by John Millman in the first round of Rio 2016. He holds the record for the worst showing in an Olympic tennis match.
Great record to hold that one, isn't it?
Hold my beer.
Literally. Well, Daniel Medvedev's been broken back by Carreño Busta in the second set. Is Busta going to get it done in 2 against the Mad Dog?
No. That's sad.
And then if you can't do it against Carreño Busta, would you even be able to do it against Djokovic? That's the real question.
You got the cool one saying, I remember Ben called him Rafa Gasquet boring, but he doesn't call this match boring. Yeah, I've noticed that, the cool one.
I'm not really watching it, that's why. I'm working at the same time, trying at least. I've got people emailing me and stuff on the side.
He's not even watching it.
I am.
Way to disappoint the fans. The fans coming here to watch us watch the tennis, and he's not even
You're right, you've got a day off, mate.
Got a day off? I've been working too hard. What do you mean? Why are you blowing at, mate? I've been working harder than you.
That was a sneeze again.
Another sneeze.
Yeah, sorry. It's hay fever.
15-30, 2 points away from Djokovic. Is that into the semis?
Yeah, it's semis.
So into the semi-final. So guaranteed a medal.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, no, not quite. Because if you lose the semis, then...
If you lose the semis, you're going to bronze medal match.
Yeah, but you'd think it's more... I think he's not going to lose a bronze medal match, is he? Anything's possible, but you'd say he's very close to a medal, at least.
Very close.
If he wins this, I'll be surprised if he don't take at least a medal.
Yeah, does he even want the bronze? I probably want it. It would be like, sod that. And I'm not like for the bronze slam.
You've got Walter saying, Ben's cheating on us. Yeah, it's terrible. I can assure you I'm watching all the match.
I know, it's the busiest time of the month for me, so you're lucky I'm even here at all. I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. I woke up.
It's match point.
Woke up.
Match point.
Yeah, I was sat here working from an extra hour and a half than I should have done, so I could be on this stream. But busiest time today and tomorrow for me.
2 match points. First one's gone.
Come
on,
one
coming up.
Nolly.
Match point.
Are we going to see the bagel? It was long there from Djokovic.
It's all
He's got another opportunity here.
We're going to see it before we're going to see it on the scoreboard first, which is annoying. But
and we've got no bagel button for it. Terrible.
No bagel button. Don't disrespect Nishikori in his home country, mate.
He saved it anyway. He saved 2 match points, Nishikori. He doesn't want the bagel. He's desperate not to receive one. Can he at least get it to a breadstick? That would be great. Good forehand from him. Goes into the open court. Come on, Nish. Love to see it. Good tennis from him. Bit of life. Left in, Nishikori. Don't know for how much longer, though. I feel like he's just delaying the inevitable, isn't he? A little bit.
definitely. 5-love down.
Well, I'm going to just remind you of a match. Basaksehir, Andy Murray.
Oh, God.
Andy up 5-love, and Basaksehir won the set 7-5 in Wimbledon.
They're so similar.
Oh, he's missed that. And it's another match point.
Match point.
Is it over? I thought it was going to be over before that finished.
No, it's not. It's not over. Nishikori, is he going to save 3 match points and end up winning the set 7-5? No, he's not. It's going to be a bagel for Novak Djokovic. He's into the semi-finals. He's one step closer to the Golden Slam and a gold medal here in Tokyo. He's just beaten the highest ranked Japanese player very comfortably. I must admit, 6-2, 6-love, only dropping 2 games. Idemo Novak Djokovic.
What a tough
Bravo.
test that was for Novak Djokovic in the quarterfinals of this Olympic Games. Lucky there was no crowd there, because I think they might have been crying or have left the stands after halfway through that final set. I don't think that they would have stuck around to watch their countrymen be embarrassed on the court like that.
Yeah.
Well done, Novak. Get it done in super quick time. And off to the changing room and just waiting to watch Zverev. Hopefully, he's probably hoping Zverev loses, I'm sure, but he's probably at least hoping for 3 sets for Zverev there.
Probably
that's all you can hope for.
Still going, that one.
Shardy, maybe?
Yeah. It's a tough one to take, really. I'm just thinking about this match. It's just poor, isn't it, for Kai Nishikori? But then you can't really criticise him because he just played against someone too good.
Easy win. Just couldn't get much easier in a quarterfinal, really, than losing 2 games. That was even easier than his last round match against Davidovich Fokina.
Yeah.
So,
anyway,
it's
I think
we'll
wrap it up. We've got Vance saying, imagine the crowd booing Nishikori. I don't think they would. The Japanese people are too nice. They're not like the British fans or other countries as well, where they're a bit harsher on their team or their fellow countrymen. The Japanese, I'm sure they would have clapped him off. And to be fair, I don't think he deserves to be booed. I think he's played a good tournament. I think beating Rublev, probably a lot of people didn't even expect him to get to the semi-final or the quarterfinals. So he did a good job getting there. A little bit disappointed he couldn't go one step further. And Tevin there saying, hey guys, Novak is still in the mixed doubles. So he's warmed up. I think he's been warmed the whole tournament, if I'm honest. We've not seen him really struggling any match at all. He just looks zoned in. He looks like he's enjoying the whole camp there, the bubble life. I saw him celebrating the gold medal for Serbia the other day. Seems to be loving it there, embracing the whole culture of the Olympics. And fair play to him, man. I think he definitely deserves to win the whole thing because he's been a model professional and he's backing it up with the great tennis. So the Golden Slam looking very, very good. I think we're going to wrap this one up. I know Ben's got to get to work and I've got to get on with my day and enjoy my day off. But
are you not enjoying it already? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm enjoying it, but I mean, I've got bits to do for it, basically. I've got to get a haircut and I'm going off to the races later on.
Oh, he's off to the races.
Off to the races. But yeah, shout out to everyone who joined us for this one. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. It really helps us out. Subscribe if you're new. And let's see who Djokovic is going to be facing. It'll be Zverev or Shardy. I reckon Zverev. You reckon?
Zverev.
So there we go. Potentially we could be seeing Zverev Djokovic next. I love you and leave you guys and see you guys soon.
See you guys.